What's happening with it? WHITEBOY Radio, back with another one. What is this thing on my face? Is that a effect? That's kind of funny. Anyhow, back with another one that is not my mustache. If you can see it, that's something that Zoom did. Man, I was scrolling through the webs and I saw a crazy arrest in Florida. I wanted to touch on this one because what happened, what this guy did happens to a lot of guys who get out of prison and face the PRR. And I want to explain that, but also share the story. It's pretty wild. Let's do it. So here it is. Pensacola man sentenced to life, shot man in the mouth for blown kiss. Escambia County. One man was sentenced to life in prison after he shot a man in his mouth for possibly blowing a kiss at a woman back in 2019. Jamal Boyer was sentenced after an Escambia County jury found him guilty of attempted second-degree murder. Boyer pulled out a .40 caliber gun and shot a man from the passenger side of a black Nissan near Navy, blah, blah, blah. The man who was in the passenger of another car was struck in the face. The bullet traveled to the man's teeth and tongue, lodging itself in the back of his throat, according to a new news release from the Florida State Attorney. Boyer shot the man who may have blown a kiss at Boyer's friend. The man survived, but the bullet had to be surgically removed at the Baptist Hospital. At the time of the shooting, Boyer had been out of prison for less than 6 weeks, which made him a prison release reoffender, otherwise known as PRR. You hear it spoke about a lot on these channels. Prison release reoffenders are typically given harsher sentences. Boyer was sentenced to life with the use of the 10-20 life law. With this law, Boyer's minimum sentence must be served. In his case, it's a mandatory that he serves a life sentence. Boyer's life sentence must be served day to day as a mandatory sentence according to release. Then it goes on to say other things, but I'm going to stop it right there. You get the point. Let's go back to the picture. So a couple things here. First off, the dude's psychotic. You're out of prison, and I don't know if he met a chick, or obviously he was with a girl, ex. Maybe he knew the chick beforehand. Who knows? But a dude, I guess, hit on the chick, whatever. Dude blows a kiss at his girl, and this dude shoots the guy in the mouth four times. I mean, that's just that says enough right there, man. Anybody with common sense. But here's the thing: when you get out of prison, we have PRR here, okay? And the reason that he's got to do day for day life sentence on this is because he wasted the jury's time taking this to trial. I don't know the case. I'm not a lawyer, but obviously there's a witness. There's a victim who survived who can testify. It's really, in my opinion, it's stupid to take this to trial. But let me explain something. A lot of guys do this because if he does not take this to trial, if his minimum deal is 15 years, he's under the PRR. It's 15 years, day for day, mandatory. They make you sign a piece of paper before you get out, and there's certain crimes that you cannot do upon release within 3 years, or you'll get hit with a PRR. Other states have like 3 strikes and this and that. Florida, we have PRR. Guys get hemmed up big time on this. So in this case, this guy, as he's in jail, he's like, man, either I'm looking at 15 years or I can roll the dice and take this thing to trial, and maybe in a fluke, I'll win. I mean, that may sound crazy, but that's literally his options. And he took it to trial and did not win. There was no flukes. Also 10-20 life here in Florida. I believe I know other states have that too. If you use a gun, 10. If you use it in the crime, 20 if you shoot it in the crime. I believe it's 10 if you pull it, 20 if you shoot it, and life if it hits somebody. That's another enhancement we have here in Florida. But look, scrolling through the Twitter, the garbage fire of Twitter, I posted this on my Twitter. Man, look, this is a crazy story. Shout out to Carol Smith sent me this too on by DM. I wanted to bring it to everybody. You know, kind of explain. I don't know if you keep up, if you know people in Florida, if you've ever heard prison release reoffender, this is the epitome of it, man. You have to sign a piece of paper before you get released. So you basically promising that you won't do these things. And before you're released, you're signing the paper. If you don't sign the paper, you go to confinement inside. But hey, look, better hidden than me, I guess. I signed it. I'm well past PRR. Well done with the probation, man. And keep it moving, man. That's White Boy Radio, man. On the Twitter, here it is. Check it out. I'm trying to get to over 1,000 over 1,000 on the Twitter, and I'd like to get over 10K on the old YouTube piece. So let's make it happen. Shout out to the members and subscribers. I'll see y'all shortly. And the kid figured out the share screen, so it's on and popping.
I could care less about that attorney and whatever he feels and thinks about. That family has ignored phone calls. That girl used to live there.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe, bitches.